the best I felt all day, man. You a good one? Your stick? Good stick? The wind kicked up. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's howling right now. I've got the sun shining on my face. It feels absolutely amazing. Hey there guys, this is John here, of course, and we are getting set to embark on a backpacking trip. We're down here in southwest Idaho, of course, and just going to do a couple nights, a few days out here. We're starting off at the Ridge to Rivers trail system down here. It's an extensive system that starts down in the foothills and kind of works its way up. What we're going to try to do, right now we're about 3,200 feet. We're going to probably end up going around 75 to 8,000 foot elevation. Try to get into some snow. Just have a little bit of fun, put in some miles, and have a little bit of fun out here. As you can see, I've got Kado with me here today. Come here, boy. He's got his pack all ready and loaded up. He's ready for the trip. He's actually excited. He's been running around the parking lot the whole time here, just getting ready. We've had him on a hike before, but this is going to be his first major hike, so we're going to see how that goes. Like I said, he's raring to go. He's pretty excited. You ready, boy? So anyway, that's about where we're at and what we're going to be doing here. As you can see, I've got this pack with me. You guys probably aren't used to seeing anything like this. This is kind of a bigger pack than you guys have seen me carry. But the reason for this is that it is the middle of winter right now, and it is going to be a multi-day trip, like I mentioned, and it is going to be cold. Right now we're actually lucky. We're probably in the high 30s, low 40s maybe, a little bit of breeze, so it's not too bad. But it's going to get a little bit cold tonight, so that's the reason for the big pack here. Plus we're packing a little bit of extra gear for the dog, and need a little bit bigger pack. So this one fits the bill, and it's not too bad. And actually the total pack weight on this, surprisingly, is just over 20 pounds with everything, food, water, all the goodies, even the extra dog gear we got. So it's not too bad. Don't feel too bad about it, but definitely not going super ultralight on this one. So anyhow, I think we are about geared up here. Everything adjusted, and we're gonna set off down the trail and see what we see where the adventure leads us. So you guys come along and we'll have some fun. You ready, Kado? Go. Well, we are making a little bit of progress here, guys. We've probably gained about 2,500 feet in elevation. We're climbing up out of the foothills now, getting into, we're almost to tree line. I don't know if you can see back here behind me, but we've got the first line of ridges back there where we got the pines and things like that. We've actually got some patches of snow up there, which is cool. I was kind of looking forward to that, getting into the snow line. And yeah, we're just taking a little bit of a break right now. It's been hard to climb up. Kado's been doing really well with the pack. In fact, we're just sitting here right now doing some adjustments. Hey, Kado, drink. Just sitting here now doing some readjustments, getting some refreshments. You good? You good? Want some more? So, yeah, anyway, just a little bit of a pit stop here, but so far so good. I'm thoroughly impressed with this dog, I'll tell you that. He's just doesn't mind the pack at all. He's done really well with it. I can't say the same about mine, but no, honestly, I'm thoroughly impressed with that pack as well. Like I said, a lot of it's clothing, so my weight's not too heavy on it. You know, it's supposed to get really cold, so like I said, a lot of clothes, some good warm food, things like that. Sleep, you know, sleeping bag, all that kind of good backpacking junk. But anyway, we're gonna sit here for a minute longer and then head on up, see if we can hit this tree line here pretty quick, and yeah, see what we can see. You ready? You got to get the pack on. You got to get the backpack on. Yeah, you forgot something. I'm not carrying both of them. Well, so far so good. We're making some progress here. A little bit of elevation gain. Getting kind of up in the foothills, and we can see part of our destination up there. This distant ridge line. It actually looks like we've got our first glimpse of snow up there. So that is cool. It does look like we're getting into a little bit of snow. Kind of looking forward to that. What we're actually going to do, I decided we're going to cut across country here in a minute. We're going to bounce over to this ridge here. We're going to cut down off the trail, bounce over to this ridge, and just head straight for that. And then hit this little, there's a saddle behind there, and then cut up on that ridge. So make our life a little bit easier by doing it off trail. So anyhow, so far so good, and everybody's holding up well. Kado is doing good. So yeah, thumbs up. We'll see when we get up to tree line. Okay, so down in that general vicinity is where we got started, and this is where we are now. So we did make it up to the obviously the tree line. We've been up here. Made it up to the snow line. We're running into patches of snow, and we're gonna have to find a spot to camp pretty quick here. We're losing light real quick here. You can see the hue in the sky there. The sun's going down, and the wind's coming up, and the temperatures are dropping very, very quickly. As we're walking here and climbing, you're almost breaking a sweat. I've just got a base layer and a light fleece jacket on, and you're almost breaking a sweat. As soon as you stop, within just minutes, you start cooling down real quick. So yeah, it's going to be a cold one. So we're going to look around here, find a halfway decent sheltered spot. See if we can gather up some firewood, get camp set up real quick, get some hot food, and yeah. So one other thing, this is kind of cool actually, right off the side of the trail, actually crossing it here, is some fresh deer tracks, and they are actually incredibly fresh. So looks like they're headed down into the thick of the pines down there. So, but anyhow, like I said, I'm gonna find a camp here. We're gonna get established, and then we'll check back in. Home sweet home. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Does this work? How's this? You got a fire pit and everything. Alright, well, it looks like we found us a place to hold up for the night. This is about as far as we're coming in. We're losing light pretty quick here. We came up over the ridge here, and we've actually got a kind of semi-primitive camp spot, which basically is a fire ring. That's about all there is to it up here. But this is going to have to do it for the night because, like I said, we're losing light quick, and it is getting cold in a hurry. We've got a lot left to do here. I want to get Kado's pack off and get him some food. Give him a little rub down. He's had a hard workout today. We still got to gather some firewood, and I've got to get some warm clothes on because now that we've stopped and the temperatures dropped, the winds come up, it's getting cold quick. We're probably down in the upper 20s right now, and it's still light, so it's gonna be a cold one. So anyway, a few camp chores to do here, including a place to find kind of sheltered out of the wind to get the tarp set up. So anyway, better get on it, and we'll see you guys here in a few. Want to get that pack off, buddy? Yeah. Just good old dry pine needles. Even as wet as it is out here, still always find these things right under a big thick tree. They're usually pretty dry, and usually get a fire going. A few shavings on there. And that's about all there is to that, guys. That ought to get us a fire going. You get the firewood? Thank you. No? Okay. We'll get it. It's amazing how fast you warm up, man. I was just talking a few minutes ago when I got here and just kind of stopped for a few, how cold it gets, or how cold it was getting. I mean, I was getting cold quick. And just in the time of gathering up firewood and getting kind of the base, you know, camp tasks done before night fell. I'm still wearing the same stuff I was before, almost breaking a sweat, which obviously wouldn't be good right now. So good time to kind of cool down for a minute here, stoke the fire, get a good bed of coals going, and then I'll start layering up because the cold will settle back in here. But yeah, it's just amazing how you can be freezing 1 second and then just, like I said, something simple as, you know, trying to gather firewood real quick before night settles in, or chasing a stick like some crazy people. Get you warmed up. So anyway, good stuff. Really nice. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not, but there's a lot of wind up here. You can hear it kind of blowing through the trees. Hear that? Yeah, we got the wind just kind of coming over the top of this ridge, and we're kind of protected right here, but it's just kind of hitting these tree tops and just causing that rush, you know, almost sounds like a river. Anyway, pretty cool stuff. The weather should be clear tonight. There's no rain forecasted, shouldn't have any snow, anything like that, so should be good to go for the night. A simple tarp should do us. Well, it's gonna have to do us either way, so anyway, we'll get a good fire going, sit here for a while, make the dog go get us some firewood, and get something to eat. Did you find the wood? Where's the firewood? Where's the firewood? Go get the firewood. Go get the firewood. You lost the firewood. Well, all bundled up now, got a good fire going, got some dinner. Didn't do anything fancy, just had a couple brats over an open fire. That's can't be beat. That's one of my favorite foods. Mountain house stuff's good, all the fancy stuff's good, but sometimes just a brat cooked over the flames, can't beat it, especially when it's this cold. But anyway, I got some grub, got the dog fed, watered. In fact, he's crashed out somewhere right now. He's had a rough day. He's not used to this stuff, but he did pretty good. He had plenty of energy and well behaved on the trail. Kind of skittish around camp once it got dark and the fire, so just needs a little bit more time out in the woods. But he's doing good. He's doing good. I think he'll sleep well tonight. Get him tucked in next to me with the pad, got his blanket, got his own pad, and we'll kind of cuddle up, keep warm. So Morning, guys, and yeah, it's morning. That's all I can say. Oh, we already found a stick. Oh, great. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's howling right now. This is probably the best I felt all day, man. Talking about a Bigfoot nest, so maybe that's it. Kado, you remember whose video is that? Okay, so that's about it. We're probably, like I said, gonna turn in early tonight after playing fetch for a while. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. We did contend with that wind, but no big deal. Now I say that, right?